Jimmy Paji is also joining us. Jimmy Paji, we talked a lot about what the English bowlers are not doing right and what the English batsmen are doing very well. But what did you make of the Indian batting today? It looked like it was a little bit difficult. The ball was not fully coming onto the bat in the initial stages. But as Karthik is saying, did you feel that some of the shots that they played were poor?
I think it usually happens when runs are not coming. And I think if you look at all the English bowlers, and the way they have bowled and the length they have bowled, it shows that the ball is not really coming onto the bat. It's not the wicket which you can play on the up, and you have to play a waiting game. You have to bat till the end and all that. That's the only way probably you can put some runs on the. I won't really blame batsmen. You do take some risk, you make some mistakes, and if it doesn't work your way, then it looks ugly. So, but anyway, I think I personally feel 230 is not a bad score at all, because if you see Rashid and Moeen Ali, the way they really bowled and they contain the Indian batsmen and all that thing. So it shows that the Indian spinners will be, hoping that they'll get the same purchase out of the wicket. But I think Bumrah probably is the key over here when you're defending a small total, because he's the one who really keep the ball stump to stump, and anything can happen. And this is not the wicket, as I said earlier, you can just go and play bang, bang over here. You have to play a waiting game. So I think it depends how English batsmen take a challenge over here, how well they apply themselves. Because looking at them in the previous game, they just want to go and dominate. But this is not the wicket, I think, where it's possible to do that. So I think we have an interesting game over here. Yes. I would still back India to win this game.
Okay, still back India to win this game, and that would need a great bowling performance. But Venki, I want to understand from you, we discussed so much of the English bowling lineup, how they are world-class, but possibly not in Indian conditions. And they, as you said, they haven't really shown the adaptability. What, according to you, they did right today?
I think they pitched the ball up, Shivani. That's what I feel they did. In fact, earlier on, the last 5 games, they were erratic. I was the one who said in the pre-show that they were erratic. They were not disciplined enough. They were bowling on both sides or too short at times, giving width to the batters at times. So they didn't work as a team, the bowling unit, I think. But this game here at Lucknow, and having won the toss and chose to field, I think they bowled in the right areas. And if you look at the areas that they all bowled those length deliveries. I think, yes, there was a bit of movement. There was seam movement, and there was a bit in the pitch as well. There was a bit of juice as well. So I guess they hit the right lens. And if you look at so today they were extremely disciplined. And the first wide, I was just going through the scorecard. The first wide ball that in the England innings came in the 44th over. Till then there was just 4 byes. That's about it. Yeah, otherwise there was no extra deliveries or extra runs that was given. So they were extremely disciplined, bowling stump to stump and bowling those good length to just back of length. Normally what most of the bowlers in test matches tend to do, or even in the one days as well, like a Bolt or Bumrah or something like that. These guys, they just bowl stump to stump, or even Mohammad Shami as well. You can see them in the second innings hitting those areas consistently, and that's exactly what the English bowlers did. They kept asking questions to the Indian batters. There was not much of feet movement. We saw that with Shubman Gill, there was not much of feet movement. And of course, yes, there were a couple of rash shots from Virat Kohli and Shreyas Iyer. Yes. I guess once you get a start, especially from KL Rahul, I think they should have continued. Again, another rash shot, which where he threw away the advantage that he had.
Yes, I mean, there were, of course, at least 3 Indian batsmen, Ayaz, that got starts. Of course, there's Rohit Sharma at the top of the order. He definitely looked like he felt the pressure of accelerating and maybe started a little bit too soon in the innings in the 36th or 37th over. You've obviously got KL Rahul, who got a 39, got set, was looking good. Suryakumar Yadav eventually was the hope to see India through the 50 overs. He got a 49, and then again, in the efforts to accelerate, got caught. So, questions asked of the Indian team. We were waiting for this. If they put into bat first, how the Indian team is going to face up against a decent attack. What did you think were the answers today?
Well, I think it's a mixed bag where the answers are concerned. But I thought actually, Rohit Sharma played a masterly knock, considering that there was not, there was help in the pitch for the bowlers, the fast bowlers as well as the spinners. I thought England's success came in the way they bowled in the first power play. They were so restrictive. They bowled a very good line. They got movement, and then they got Virat Kohli and Shubman Gill. That puts you on the back foot. and Rohit Sharma had to rethink his strategy, not go the way he usually goes, and he settled down to playing the sheet anchor, which was so important. Rahul giving him company. I thought the fielding was absolutely brilliant.
But
Virat's
for one
wicket
dropped
was,
catch.
but for one dolly dropped by Moeen Ali. But Virat's wicket was a result of the pressure they put on him by just not giving him a run. He looked to be in good form, but you get frustrated when you're in such good form and you're not getting a
No,
run.
but the shot
Maybe he
that
could have-
actually Virat Kohli played, sorry to interrupt you, was exactly the shot of a man who thinks he's in great touch. But sometimes in that confidence, in that sense, you end up playing a shot where you don't really give the respect to the pitch or the conditions where the ball was not coming onto the bat.
That's right. I think it was a sign of overconfidence, impetuosity, impatience. You call it what you want, but it landed India into trouble. And now what has happened is that India finished with a modest score. I won't say it's a really low score. If you have a very good power play, you pick up, and Bumrah is a key factor here. Pick up a couple of early wickets, England will start feeling the heat because this batting lineup hasn't been in great form either. England's. If it was 280, 290, I would have said India had a very good chance of winning on this pitch. 228, 230, it just gives England that much more opportunity to pull off a win. But it will depend a lot on how they play out the first power play. And then, of course, Kuldeep Yadav, who I think could be a trump card here for India.